tornado is formed when a warm front rises from the earth and gets trapped under a cold front. They begin to swirl, and this creates a tornado. In our Earth, we have the core, outer core, mantle, and crust. In the mantle, the liquid heats up and rises and cools down and sinks. This is known as convection. Bucket with a little 100-degree water and one bucket with a lot of 50-degree water are dumped upside down. Although one has more heat, the 50-degree water will melt 2 more ice cubes than the 100-degree because it has more thermal energy. The rotation of the Earth causes an interesting phenomena on free-moving objects on the Earth. Objects in the northern hemisphere are deflected to the right, while objects in the southern hemisphere are deflected to the left. It is much like wind. There is a fracture or break in the Earth's crust, and this can sometimes cause an earthquake. Here we have a fault, and the epicenter of an earthquake occurs here. Drift theory states that the Earth began in one large landmass, Pangaea, then split into Gondwana and Laurasia, and then split into what we know today. Divergent boundary with the magma and mantle beneath. When the magma escapes the Earth through that hole, it erupts.
Kinetic molecular theory. This theory is based on distance between moving particles. If there is small distance between the particles, then it's a solid. If there is large distance between the particles, then it's a gas. Now let's look inside a solid. As you can see, they're really tightly packed particles with very small vibrations and little movement. Let's look inside a liquid. Liquids are somewhere in between with loosely packed particles that are moving with sufficient space between. Now gases have very freely moving particles. There's large distance between the particles and it's very fast moving. The kilopascal is 1,000 pascals. It's a unit of pressure. It's a measure of force per unit area. And it's measured in PA, Pascal, or PSI, pounds force per square inch. Atmosphere. There are 4 layers of atmosphere: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. What is atmosphere? It's a layer of gases that's retained by Earth's gravity. It protects life on Earth from ultraviolet solar radiation. And the higher the atmosphere, the lower the oxygen.